Hello again, this is Judy Snibel. I'm a volunteer instructor here at Dorothy Benson Center. I'm also a member and I like card making. Our card making classes are very basic. We use rubber stamps and your imagination and sometimes some stencils. I want to go back and review some things that we've done in the last 3 sessions just to kind of remind you, or maybe you've forgotten or want a refresher. I'm going to start over with the cutting board. When you bring your paper in, it's going to be 8.5 by 11. We have this cutting board here, and we will be glad to cut your paper for you if you're hesitant to do it. But all you do is you take your piece of paper, whatever color you have chosen. You're going to check the size on 5.5 here, 5.5 here. So be sure you get it right. Now, out of one piece of paper, I have 2 cards. Okay. The next step we're going to review is back over to the table. We're going to review unfolding the cards. Folding the cards is a very important step, and you really kind of need to take a couple of seconds on this and be sure you do it right. You're going to fold it corner to corner. Nice. Don't crease it down until you're sure these corners match up. You get a good crease. The next thing you're going to decide is how you want your card to open. This way or this way. It makes no difference, whatever you prefer. I'm going to take this card and go all the way through the methods with the equipment that we have on the table. We review again the cardstock paper, is what you want to use, and it comes in all sorts of colors, 65 pound, and it says cardstock paper. And the pads are about maybe $4.99. Sale at Michael's or our Hobby Lobby, you could get a little bit better deal, but you can get solid colors or you can get the mixed colors and pastels. So I've chosen this color, and I'm going to have it open the traditional way. Front, inside, back. I've chosen this stamp. The time to be happy is today. It's now. So I'm going to put it on. It may stand up to get a bit more pressure. Be sure you get corner, 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 corner. Press down and be sure to do the middle, especially on bigger stamps. No guarantee they're going to come out perfect, but we're going to do our best. Okay, I'm going to take the stamp. I know it looks upside down to you, but it's okay. And I'm going to lay it gently down. Press again, corner, 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 palm here. Didn't come out so great. See right here where I didn't press hard enough on that? So I use that paper for scrap paper, and we'll try it again. Corner to corner. All right. I'm going to open this way. I know it looks upside down, like I said, but it's going to be correct. This is the only one that's like that. I've laid it down. Get my corners, get my sides, get the middle. I did a little bit better. Probably would have helped if I'd used a little bit brighter stock paper, but that's okay. All right, so here's the idea of what we're doing. Now, you're not locked into doing what the stamp says you have to do with colors. And speaking of colors, you want to remember to get either the Sharpie fine points, or there's other makers out there also fine point markers, or you can get the Crayola colors. So that basically is what we're going to use. So this is what we're going to come out with. I'm going to do this quickly, Nothing says I have to color all of this. There's no words that I have to do that. But I'm going to try to add some different bright colors to it. So, my pencils go. Okay, we'll start with these. I can look at this for an idea, but here again, everything, again, does not have to be colored, or just can be just a little bit. And I'll hold this up so you can see what I'm doing. Maybe a leaf. And you notice that I'm going back and forth with this fine point Sharpie to fill in the leaf. To do a small area is fine to fill it in, but you don't want to fill in a big spot because your pinpoint will not define long. Okay, so we don't have to do everything. We're going to do a few here and a few here and a few here. You don't have to color it all the way in. All right, let's use a bright red. Here again, Sharpie, fine point. We're going to line this guy with red, and I'm going to put a little color. Now you can use Sharpies or colored pencils to do this with. And here again, I'm filling in, but it's a small spot. And a little blue maybe. Maybe the bird will be a blue bird. Okay. Here again, just color him in lightly. You don't have to, with a Sharpie, you don't have to press really hard because the ink will flow easily for you and the bird. Okay, we got a little bit colored there. Now, I'm going to take another color and do this flower. And you don't have to color it in completely in. You can just space it. Just a little color on it. Come back with the light green and the word now. I'm just going to put a little color in some of it. You can color it all or very little. A good card I have of an example of what I'm saying is this card, the bamboo card. Simply a bamboo card with a little brown and a little green, just to bring out, that's all you need to do. This is another one. Just put a little color on the buds. You put a little color on some of the leaves or the little berries or whatever they are. You don't have to color it all in. Okay, let's move along. We're going to say this one's colored as much as I want. Now we got to put some greeting in the inside. So I brought some of my greeting. And I think I'll look this way, like this one. When you look for the good in others, you discover the best in yourself. I think a lot of us would buy that. Okay. All right. So you have two opens here. You can put it here, which usually would be the format. Okay. Now, remember those flowers that we had a couple weeks ago that we did? And I brought some more. And I'm going to use a few bright colors in here. And we use the pop-ups or the glue stick is good. And put the flowers in here. I want you to remember that you do the card what you see in it. Let your imagination just kind of get away from you a little bit. Now you don't want to use a glue gun on something like this because the glue that's going to be hot is going to probably crinkle your card. You don't need to use a glue gun. Glue sticks will do just fine. while back I mentioned to keep your scraps because you never know what you're going to need. I have a whole bag of materials that we have used for projects, and I dug in there this morning and I found some green paper and I cut it a little bit shorter. And now what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to make the stem for the flowers. And if I have enough glue in there, I can put it in and catch that with the glue too. But if not, just run the glue stick down the flower. You've made your stem, and you can go over here. And then I can use this scrap down. And he can go under circle. Or you can cut him off, which is what we're going to do. Make sure you get it under there. All right, so you've made a nice little card. You can use little flowers over here if you want to use your die cuts. That would be a cute thing to do, just use the little die cuts. Here again, I'm going to go to the scrap pile. And I'm going to get a nice bright color for my butterfly. That one is easy. Do my butterfly up here. Or several butterflies of different colors. Okay, now, what I haven't shown you yet, and we're real proud of these, and I think that when you come to class, most of the students ask where these are first. And these are the stamps that say that we made it ourselves. And we have about 6 of them. And so this is so you can autograph your card and let people know you made it. So I'm going to use this one. We have a whole bunch, and I've just picked out a couple to show you. Handmade by. Put it on the back. Be proud of your work and sign it. All right, one more thing I want to go back and touch on just briefly. I think of some things that I didn't mention that I need to. Last week, we're going to talk about die cuts a little bit more this afternoon. These are all die cuts that we have here at the center. This one you work with a single layer. Don't double it, it won't cut. And you're going to make a little border here, and teddy bear one. I stand up because it gives me a little bit more pressure. Now remember, it's only going to give you this much. So to continue down the page, you simply do it again and possibly again. Line it up and make your next section and line it up. If you want, you could stop right there and do all the way down the card, which has given it another really good different thing. You can take a piece and add a piece behind it. Just add a little bit to the teddy bear. Let's just take one of these and see. And what you could do is take any color you want, put it here, paste it, and cut it accordingly. Make sure it's level and tucked in. One thing you want to be cautious on any card that you're making that you might mail, that it is within the perimeter of what's going to fit in the envelope. So you don't want anything, you know, like sticking way up or out. So that gives it a little bit more class. So I'm going to stick it down. Leave a little border and let it stick. That's good. Do the other side. and your card will become this. Red matches the little teddy bear's heart. Okay. One more thing I want to go over with you, or let me go back. You could have used ribbon in here and put this under here and made a real pretty card. Ribbon, again, is a little bit thicker, so you want to be careful doing that. So there's another card. What could this be? Get well, miss you, lots of things. We're going to finish up this birthday one. Actually, this is two stamps. This is the mouse stamp, and this is the happy birthday stamp. So I've incorporated both of them. In the middle, we didn't finish, so we're going to finish. And our birthday stamps are right over here. Now, you said happy birthday on the outside. You may want to say happy birthday on the inside. That's fine. You may want to take a long strip and say happy birthday inside. There's sayings, there's strips, there's other posters, other stamps. I kind of like this one. The best thing to hold on in life is each other. So, is that going to fit in there? Yes, it will. I'm going to ink it up. You can put it on the side, you can put it down, but I'm going to show you what I mean. Press down. Didn't come out right, but that's what you want to do better. So don't forget all these little things, and don't forget, you don't have to color everything. And remember, there's also colored pencils and the watercolor pencils. The watercolor pencils are used over the crayon pencils. The watercolor pencils will say watercolor. So that's about what we're going to cover today. This is our example of all the stamps that we have that are sayings for birthdays, anything that you want to put in your card. Get well. So I hope you learned some things, and I hope you will try some of this and just have fun with it. Everybody, please stay safe and watch out for each other. Thank you. Goodbye.